Hello YouTube friends, it's Dale from whatever the weather may be. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's staying healthy and staying out of harm's way in this pandemic. I'm outside in the yard and I have been outside all day. I came out after breakfast this morning and I've been working outside all day. I think I might have overdid it a little bit. I made a pact with myself and I said that once I was able to get back outside this spring and start to do my gardening work, I would pace myself. Yeah, well, I didn't do that. So now I'm sore. But anyway, I'm in the wind is going to come up now. This here strip is what I've started with today. This is my fruit bed. Last year I planted a couple of blueberries and some raspberry bushes in here, and I think the blueberries are dead. I don't, well, it's hard to tell. I'm assuming they are. They don't look very good, but I'm going to wait. I'm not going to pull them out. I'm going to wait and see what happens. But anyway, this was completely covered in dandelions and weeds, and it was hideous. So I spent quite a bit of time this morning cleaning this up, edging it up a little bit, and I think there I spotted a couple of raspberries. Here's one that's coming, and there's a little piece of another one there, and these two in the middle I don't think are doing anything. I don't think they did anything. I had 7 in here originally. There was one there, and 2, 3, 4, no, maybe I had 5. Anyway, the ones in the middle I don't think are going to do anything. So what I've done is I've ordered 3 currant bushes, and I'm going to put them right in the middle here. 2 black and 1 red, which will be good for jams and salads and stuff like that. So the reason I did this bed first, obviously, I mean, I have so many beds that need attention, but the reason I did this first is just in case that I receive those currants, the bed is ready, I can pop them in here and get them started in their new home. So that's what I did first thing this morning, and then I've been raking up, there's piles and stuff everywhere. I did a little raking over of a few beds. This little perennial bed here, I raked it out. There's a lot of things that I think I probably lost last year. We've had 2 years of drought, and it's been really difficult on things like perennials and bushes and stuff like that. And then we had on the second weekend of October last fall, we had 40 centimeters of snow, heavy wet snow. We don't usually get snow like that at that time, but none of the normal things that I do in the fall, cleaning up beds and things, nothing was done because that was the long weekend, and that's the time when we take things out of the garden and clean things up. Well, nothing got done. So my yard and my gardens are just complete disaster. So I've got so much to do. So I got this done. This is one job out of the way, and I'm happy about that. And I put a lot of my rakings on these piles here. This little pile is last year's compost pile. I'm going to turn that in a week or a day or two. And then I started a new one. So I've been wetting them down just to kind of get the worm activity going. And in this grassy mess here is, I believe there's 4 or 5 rhubarb plants. And I sort of can see where they are, but there's so much quack grass in here. So I think what I'm going to do is wait till the rhubarb come up a little bit more, and then I'll dig out the quack. I don't want to start digging up my rhubarb. So that's why this is so terrible. This part of the garden, I think if you watched my video, I think it was my last video, I sort of planned out what I'm doing here. This is this part in the middle where the cardboard is. That's going to be a long strip of vegetable gardening. And then there over here, there's a square area where that, what do you call those things? That board part. Where that is, that's going to be a little sitting area. We're going to put crushed rock down there. And there'll be two paths. There'll be a path coming here and one going there. And the rest is all going to be flower beds. So flowers, and I'm going to intersperse the flowers with some vegetables, sort of a potager country garden idea. So that's all going to just sit there like this for right now because it's way too early to do anything like that. And I have a lot of perennials that I've ordered that are coming. They're the roots. So some of them are going to go in these gardens around here too. I'm just watching way over there. There's a big fat robin. Today when I was digging, there was on this rooftop here, this is my neighbor's garage, there was a mourning dove sitting up there singing away to me, and the robins were all around me, which they usually are when I'm out in the garden there. There he is. He right there. They are so bold. I love them. They're my favorite bird, besides Chip. Okay, so now in that last video, this right there was where this trellis was. So I moved it here. What do you get mad at me for? Look at you, cheeky thing, you. Anyway, I moved it here, and along this side of the trellis here, I've ordered some blackberries bushes to go here, and they can use the trellis for some support. So I think that'll be good. And then along this side of the trellis, I have a couple of things already here. What? Did you hear that cheeky thing? I'm going to put some trailing plants up here. So hopefully the trellis will be covered. Things like morning glories. I have some runner beans, things like that, just to cover the trellis up. This is my chamomile. And I think these things here, these big plants, I think these are rockets. And I'm going to pull most of these out because I have them all over the place. They're all over the yard. I don't want them here. What? I'm getting talked to. Just got a low battery sign. So then over here's my herbs. They don't look all that great. What? What do you want? Okay, I'm going to talk to the bird. Where are you? Where are you? Hello, sweetie. You're interrupting my video. You're photobombing my video. Oh, I love them. Okay. Oh, there he goes. He's all done. So this is my little herb garden, and it doesn't look all that promising. Looks like the lavender succumbed. So I'll just wait and see what's going to be good there. My strawberry bed looks kind of sparse too. Might have to buy some strawberries. I think that early snowfall really messed things up. It was too wet and icy, and I think it froze a lot of things. So this bed over here, I just raked it off. This is a really nice perennial bed. It's sort of in the shape of a horseshoe. You can't tell it right now because it's not cleaned up, but this has some great plants in it. I have echinacea, I've got heucheras, I have what else do I have? I've got some daylilies. I've got some irises, delphiniums, some grasses. I have some blue stem grasses. I even have a little lilac, which is right there, which I think I'm going to move. And I've sprinkled some poppy seeds in here. I don't know if they will come up, but yeah, I have to clean this up. It's kind of a mess. There's also some oxeye daisies in here too. So tomorrow is supposed to be another beautiful day, so I think this will be my next task, is just to get this looking a lot better, edge it out, get rid of all the grass, all the quack. It's everywhere. So the other thing that was going on today is, as you can see, we have hedge all the way around our property. Well, that also goes, he's still giving me heck. He's up on that wire up there. This is my yard. Cheeky. So we have hedge that goes all around our property, and it goes along the back of our property and on the other side yard. We have 2 side yards, one at the back, one at the front, and then the front of our house has no hedge. So as you can see, we've been cutting the hedge down. This one at the front here has been really looking bad for the last year or two. And so we decided to take it down. And now that we've started, we realize how really bad it was. Like, there's really nothing much here. So what we've done is we've cut it this far. And there is some new growth like this here and there, but some of it is not very good. So we're going to leave it alone, see if it comes back. If it does, great. If it doesn't, we will take it out, whatever part isn't going to come back, and we'll take it out and replace it with something else, some other kind of hedge. But what we found when we started cutting this down, and I'll show you can see it here. A lot of this is a caragana hedge, but this is a maple. So I think, and there was maple all throughout here. In fact, this pile at the back here, this is mostly hedge here. This pile, this is all maple, this stuff. So I really think that the maple has been choking out the caragana. There's another big tall maple there that has to come out. So we've been chewing away at this and just have a little bit more to go. And then we're going to clean it all up. I'm going to bring my tiller out, and I'm going to till all along here. It looks like that one time there was a bed, and there's actually 2 rhubarbs. This is where my rhubarb came from. I moved it. So there's a piece here, and there's a little bit over here. So I'm going to till up and make a nice wide garden, like about like this, all the way across. And I'm going to plant some nice tall things here. And because we're used to being behind that hedge. So all of this trimmings, every other year when we've done something like this, we've hauled all this to the dump. But last year, we decided to buy a little electric wood chipper. And I'll show you. We actually didn't use it very much last year, but we will be using. Here's another pile. We did a little bit today just to see. Now look at this. This makes really nice mulch. And why shouldn't we use this instead of taking it to the dump? So all of that's going to be chipped. The hedge part, the maple I think I want to try and keep the longer sticks. There's a lot of nice long sticks there, and I might use them for making some wigwams or obelisks, or maybe even try my hand at a wattle fence. I kind of think I might want to try that. So that we won't grind up, but that we will. So it's been a busy day, but it's been a beautiful day. There it goes again. It's been a beautiful day. It's been warm. It's been no wind, so it's been pleasant to work out here. And I think tomorrow is supposed to be another beautiful day, so we'll continue on. And then we have some rain due. I think Friday is supposed to be an all day, all night type rain, which is wonderful. We really, really need that. So I think tomorrow will be another outside work day. Lots of little birds. One in the garden there, and that cheeky robin up there. So I think it's clouding up a little bit, but it's not supposed to rain tonight. These clouds, I mean, we've had clouds almost every day, and we get snow from it. It's been very cold too. This is actually the first really full day of beautiful warm weather. So hopefully we've turned a corner. I've been very busy otherwise. Now that I can be out here, I'll probably be out here, but on rainy days I still have a lot of projects indoors. I have a lot of seedling starts that are going to fill up everything that I've been working with, and I also have been doing a lot of knitting, and I'm working on a fantastic quilt top, which is all embroidered. It's a Mary Engelbrick quilt top, Nursery Rhymes. It's really great. And I started an Instagram account, so if you want to see some of those pictures from the quilt top, I put them up on Instagram. I'm on Instagram as whatever the weather may be, so you can check me out there. I've got some stuff on there now. Go ahead and have a look. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of knitting, a lot of embroidery, which I haven't done for a long time, but I'm finding that I'm really enjoying it. So we may not be able to do much with the social distancing and things like that, but I've managed to keep really, really busy, which I'm busy like that all the time. I really don't think that it's because of the pandemic that I've been doing what I'm doing. I do these things anyway. So I think I'll end this here. Hope you enjoyed a little walk around my very messy yard, but it'll come along. There's lots and lots to do, and I'm really looking forward to being stuck out in this little patch of land of mine and working at things. So keep well, everybody. Take care of yourself. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.